Hi, my name is Shruti from TechPledge Consulting, and this session is going to be answer of your all those questions that you have emailed me. So most of the time I keep getting mails about how to start their career in cloud computing. Should they move to the cloud computing or not? Which would be the best option? Why should they go there? So I have collected top 10 questions, like the most asked questions, and I'm going to answer you today. So before you start your first step toward cloud computing or AWS or Azure or any other, you should know this.
Okay, the first question I keep getting is, should I learn AWS or Azure since I have no knowledge of cloud and I'm not from IIT background? So I would say it's not a question about AWS or Azure. It's a must-have knowledge nowadays. So no matter what background you are from, you should know about cloud technology if you want to stay relevant in today's world. Next is, I'm from a software background or I'm a software developer and I work on Java, .NET, Python. Why should I learn AWS or Azure? Right? So here, my question for you is, the app or the web app or the mobile app, whichever platform you are working on, where you are going to deploy it, where it would be deployed, it would be on cloud, correct? And most of your customer would have either moved to the cloud by now or must be planning to move to the cloud by now, because it is the most dynamic platform as of now, and it's cost wise also it's very feasible. And now they are moving their entire development environment, including development, coding, testing, deployment, everything to the cloud. And both AWS and Azure are already providing an integrated development environment. So 5 years down the line, I don't see any of your customer who would be staying away from the cloud technology. So this is the question I keep getting from the freshers, like after doing cloud computing, would they be getting a job because they do not have any experience? Well, of course, our industry, IT industry, need freshers as well. There are so many day-to-day tasks like monitoring, backup, administration that would not take much deep level of expertise, and that would help you to gain experience and get prepared for your future. And almost every client would have like 60 to 40% ratio of fresher versus experts. So this is not it's just not that I'm telling you. This is confirmed by the study commissioned by software giant like Microsoft and conducted by IDC, International Data Corporation. So your chances of getting placed is very high if you know cloud computing. So is there any study that suggests which cloud you should be going for, AWS or Azure, right? And this is everyone who is new to cloud would have this question on top of their head. So as per the new Q3 data from Synergy Research Group, that shows that spend on cloud infrastructure service has jumped almost 45% as compared to last year. While Amazon or AWS remains still the leader or dominance in the market, Microsoft, IBM, and Google are surpassing overall market growth. So all these three gained market share, with Microsoft in particular jumping ahead. So in short, if I say, like, AWS is the leader and Microsoft is following just behind it. So I suggest to learn either AWS or Azure, and both has bright prospect for job. So what prerequisite do you need to learn cloud? So to learn cloud, all you need is to use a cloud service. So I'm sure every one of you have used Amazon.com or Netflix or Zomato or Ola. There are so many cloud services we do use in our day-to-day life. Rest all you can leave on us. Your initial few session is going about to be like basics. What is server, storage, operating system, data center, and the only requirement I would need from you is you must have a Windows laptop, internet, and your commitment to get yourself updated with this technology. So, should you be going for an institute or an online training? Well, I would say like hardware courses, networking courses, like if you want to do Cisco or something, you must get enrolled into some premier institute. But when it comes for the cloud technology, there's no like dependency on the physical presence in the institute, correct? So you can always go for a instructor-led online training. So online training has one advantage also, like you get a one-to-one attention and you can attend from anywhere, and like it would save a lot of your time and cost. Is there any neutral organization which suggests what are the job opportunities? Of course. NESCOM suggested that there in India we need almost 140k new engineers by 2021. So it itself is the proof that cloud is driving the job market in India. And I have heard about Gartner Magic Quadrant, and how reliable is that? Well, most of the CEOs, C2, and CFOs are following Gartner's predictions. The latest Gartner report suggests that AWS still maintains its dominance, but Microsoft Azure is closely following it. Well, and so which course you must be going for? And or you can say which course would best suit for your job accreditation. Well, I can suggest you here a very demanding certification track, TechPledge Certified Cloud Professional, which requires 96 hours of online training and which would provide you the live assignment at very optimized cost. So TechPledge Certified Professional course include Linux administration, Windows Server administration, VMware EXXI and vSphere, Azure administration and architecture, AWS SysOps administration and architect, and this course also provide you 5 tools of DevOps like Jenkins, GitHub, Ansible, Docker, and Kubernetes. So will you be getting a certificate? Yes, you would be getting certificate, and after this completion of this course, you would be given some test for each module, and then successful clearance of test, you will be awarded with the course completion certificate. Our complete team, including management trainers, are very renowned name from the industry. We recommend the deserving candidates to our vast network of customers.